Okay. Hello, hello, happy Easter. Let's get this party started. Do some week or add on updates while we wait to start. Finish key on the wire. Classical. We're on some classical beats. Oh, I have a 21 Shadowmoon. Easy key. Who's around? Who can we bother? Okay. What's happening? Why are you so slow? TSM. Another add-on I need to disable. See if we can get someone into this 21 SBG. Hmm. Oh, there's no one online. I don't think I can handle that this morning. This is too much. All right, we got no takers for this 21 SPG. Oh, I got a new follower yesterday. I didn't even notice. 8 hours ago. Would have been at like 2 a.m. Oh, damn. Thank you, new follower. Inadoa, CJ. Appreciate you. Thank you. If you want to watch this. Regardless, we thank everybody. Let's see if I can get into a key. Maybe I can start with like an easy. What is this week? I mean, what do I need? I still need a 20 SPG. That's kind of sad. '21 temple. Oh, there's really no decent keys today. Yes, it is early morning, eh? 21 is your vault. Ah, screw it. Declined. I feel like halls would be doable. It might hurt a little, but I think that's doable. The thing with the Algathar is I struggle staying alive on a warrior. People being really picky for how early in the morning it is. Understandable, though. I would do the same. Sweet. Am I gonna get my port for S-G? I wanted to see a couple things here. How's our... A monk? Well, I guess it is an AoE. Let's see. How's our roster do? And for this guy. His I've DM'd so many people for raid, I can't find the people I actually want to DM anymore. Guess I should add them to my friends list. Well, that would make sense. Add friend. Alright, Cat, I love you, but I gotta do this key. This is Tinker. He's not happy with me. Versatility flask, best flask.
Five, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Hey, dude.
Oh, what's up, homie?
What do you need? You need a healer?
I just got into somebody else's 21, so I still have my key.
Okay. Baby key.
You just woke up?
Yeah, we had a 10 a.m. meeting that got canceled. Supposed to start work at noon, but
Rough.
Friday it starts a lot early.
Yeah, no, I got today off, so thought I'd reach out. Thought maybe some more people might have it off and run an easy 20.
Five, 4.
This was once a place of peace, a place for eternal rest.
Rivers of the damned, rise.
Been there before it spawns.
Rise in the name of Neptune.
The monk's running through.
Dude, it's like a rash. I had a DK run boom and AV at an AV 21, and we were doing fine, and then he died twice because of boom and insta release. So it's like a guaranteed wipe. Like, just chill for the B-res, dude. Like, yeah, he's
Blood
like,
DK
sorry.
Just...
Yeah, yeah.
Oh
And
my god.
Like, he was like, sorry, it was a tilt release, and I was like, okay, well, like, people are living, you know, we have some CC, we can kite a little bit, just like chill. Sorry, it won't happen again. Then it happened again, and then it pissed off this one guy and just left. We were doing fine, even with the first wipe. The second wipe was a bit.
Of course.
First wipe, honestly, it would have been fine if he had just chilled, but we had plenty of V-res kind of later in the thing. But I was a little tilted. I was healing it on my Holy Paladin. I was just like, what the fuck, dude?
Yeah, that was a Holy Paladin raid. How'd it feel?
It fucking slaps. Like,
yeah.
Holy shit. I was critical of Storm, the Holy Paladin that you guys have or whatever, and like, because I was like, I don't see anyone playing AC. Obviously, like with sub creation, it's a little behind the times.
Yeah.
But I mean, I could have, like, if it was my class, I probably would have known. But I just play it, and I hadn't played it since launch, because if you're not like healers at launch, you're basically worthless. And dude, it was a lot of fun. Like at first, any pull that takes like a minute or two, like a couple minutes, we like wipe early or whatever on Broodkeeper, as we're kind of like learning the new egg route and all that stuff. It's like okay, but any pull where we actually made it close to phase 2 or into phase 2, which was like I think like 3 or 4 pulls.
Incoming.
I'm like 1 or 2, and if I'm not 1, I'm very close to 1 on,
Nice, man.
on healing. It's insane, yeah.
I didn't think Pallies were bad. Like, I honestly figured
They
were in a
weren't
good
they weren't
spot.
bad at launch. They weren't too bad at launch. I think it was more of the transition of how frustrating it was, realizing that healing has changed so much since Shadowlands. You know,
Oh, that
because
you
like I
actually
came
have to
in.
heal? They,
Yeah,
but
well, yeah.
the thing is, though, they were bad in Shadow.
Touch white runes.
They were. I mean, not in season 1 or 2.
Yeah. As soon
When
as
when they nerfed the fuck out of the Venthyr ability, that's when Paladins became a lot worse. In Raid, I don't think they were especially good, no, but in Mythic Plus, they were goated for the first couple seasons.
I mean, I see Elmsmere
Kill
doing his
out.
Pally in like 25, 26 keys, so I know they're not bad. Right? I mean, you just gotta play the class. Any class is good, it depends on who's playing it.
Right.
Right?
AOE incoming.
Yeah, I mean, he's a...
Touch
He's
white
very good.
runes.
I will admit that I was frustrated because like I didn't feel like I was particularly like good at it. I don't know if I was like willing to accept that much like effort. And healing was a huge departure from Shadowlands, right? It was very different.
Yeah, it's
And
even a
so-
bigger departure from BFA. That's when I like Holy Pally.
Kill out.
Okay.
Yeah, I don't know if you played Holy Pally in BFA.
No, I pretty much skipped BFA. I played like the first like 2 weeks of BFA, and then I came back in the end of 8.0.
Yeah, so Holy Pally
I
was
loathed the area.
like a godsend. Yeah, by the end of BFA, Holy Pally was so much fun. It pumped in damage and it pumped in healing. Like you would just like, oh, you're getting low Holy Shock. Oh, you're getting low Holy Shock. And like Holy Shock would actually heal someone from like 20 to 80, 90 easily.
Yeah. Yeah, Holy Shock's, I was looking at the 10.1 changes, so like the tier and that stuff for Holy Paladin. The set is actually, I think, really cool. It's all about your hammer, your healing hammer, the thing you throw down on the ground, or your, what's the other one called? It's a choice node. But anyway, I thought it was really cool. Like you can either like put this hammer down and it does like 2x healing compared to like what it usually is as part of your tier set, and you generate like 1 holy power per second over 4 seconds or something like that. Or you can do the Holy Prism build where it's instant healing. It's a lot less healing overall, and you also get a burst of like 2 holy power or something, or maybe it's even more, like all up front. And so it's like you have like a little bit of choice in how you want to do it. It seems like if you can sit there, you're gonna stay in place. You know, your area hammer is gonna be better, but if you have to move, the other one, Holy Prism, is gonna be better. It's really cool. I don't know. I think the tanks in this raid, I think, make me miss Vish and Chase. I didn't think I'd ever say it, but holy shit, man. That was
Really?
particularly... Yeah. Here's the thing. This one DH he like left, right? I don't know why he left, he just left. And we had this DPS warrior play tank in his stead. And she was actually really good. Like, she was really good. And I didn't know that she wasn't like the primary tank because she just did really well. I don't know, she was easy to heal. She seemed like she was with it, with the strats, right? And she, like, I mean, I got there the first day that they pulled Dathia, so like she was just really good. She had it. I don't know. So I thought that was like one of their main tanks. This DK comes back, and so 2 women tanks, and the DK is also like a really good player. And I was like, sweet, this is great. Like 2 really good tanks, this is fine. And then I find out that the warrior is not a main tank. and she's actually like main DPS, one of the better ones too. And then this DH comes back, and dude, this guy just is a complainer. He's a whiner. He just cannot get right. The first probably 50 pulls of Dathia was him figuring out how not to die, gathering up ads. He's like getting double misdirected. I was like, dude, you have 2 leaps. I don't know what the fuck your problem is, right? Like get aggro on one, and then he's like, oh, drop an aggro. And it's like, I don't know. Right. Really weird.
We just had our healer die from taking aggro on Nihilash. He got one shot by the frontal. How the fuck did that happen? The Pally. I didn't get bopped.
Who? On who?
Nihilash, second boss, and Shadowmoon. You know how he does the frontal that the tank's supposed to take? Yeah, the boss just randomly turned.
Oh.
I had aggro, like I taunted.
Did he bubble?
That's what I thought, but I didn't have bubble on me. Oh, you think he bubble taunted himself?
So the bubble taunt is really fucked up. You cannot bubble taunt in situations exactly like that because it puts a stupid ass like it like immunes you for a second and the boss will turn. It will kill DPS 100%.
So
I've seen DPS get cleaved when I bubble taunt.
So apparently he said that he hit the storming and it directed him into it, but that's not what it looked like. I saw the boss turn.
Oh.
So, I don't know. Maybe he did hit the storming. I'll have to check my replay later.
A little fishy.
Run away.
So I'm kind of surprised.
Attack spirit.
Anyway, how did Kurog go?
It was alright. We didn't end up... we got down to 14% on our last pull, but had a couple errors. It's a huge healing check, so we're kind of struggling, and we're just like a little behind on damage, I think. Not a lot, but like our healers just could be doing more. This is one of the biggest problems we have, is our healers just don't do damage.
Yeah, I noticed that. I noticed that like as a druid, like one of the primary things that I don't know. There's just like you gotta macro you gotta keep your Nature's Vigil on cooldown. The druids do so much healing. Nature's Vigil by itself was like 80% of my damage, and I'm keeping like Moonfire, Sunfire on the boss because every druid in progression rating runs this talent that says like if you only have one target with Sunfire, Moonfire on you, it ticks and does a lot more. Same thing with Regrowth, Rejuve, and Life Bloom, which obviously is a little less value because you're spreading Rejuves. Regrowths are good to spread as well in some situations. But no, there's definitely a lot more that what's his name do until in terms of damage. I told him about it. I don't know if he ever did it, but he needs to macro his Flourish into his Nature's Vigil to giga damage. Helps a lot. I noticed when I was healing, I was like 2 times the next healer on damage.
Yep. Yeah, that's kind of where we're lacking. We need to find 5% damage in the boss dies if we're all alive in the last phase.
I bet the healers can make up 1.5 to 2% of that.
Well, yeah, and if our mage stopped dying every time just before the second intermission.
As well.
He can't stay alive, and then I started wondering why, and I started checking cooldown, like defensive usage for everyone. He used mirrors of mirror images once in 16 pulls. It's like it's a 20% DR. What are you doing? And then we had somebody else was like, why aren't you using Greater and Viz to defensive? And it's like, oh, I guess I could do that. So, but I mean that kind of but that comes from like just not playing your class. If you're not gonna play during the week, you're not gonna know how to use your defensives and rank.
Yeah, one of the things that I like about this guild that I'm raiding with is they had a end of tier survey. And I mean I was like, I haven't been here long enough. They're like, nope, we want to hear it. Like, what do you think? I was like, okay. Like, so I told them, they're like, what do you like about the raid? What do you not like about the raid? We had some issues with some gear getting doled out. We learned about after the fact. What do you want for improvements for going into the next tier to fix that, to help that, right? And I was like, literally straight up, dude, like, I think one of the biggest traps that people have comes to, like gearing people is like, you talk about like what the biggest upgrade for the team is, but the only way that happens is if someone is like lacking behind in gear, because of course it's going to be a big upgrade. But the way that I would like it handled is the means to which someone has the ability to upgrade that piece, right? If they're not at 415, then they need to probably get that to 415 before they ask for a piece of gear, right? In my opinion, if someone has multiple means to upgrade something, I just don't have the. I don't know. I just think it's a little bullshitty. And then the other thing that I thought was they said the council felt like we took too long on Senarth and Taros. Do you have any suggestions to fix this? And then there was like the choice node where you could pick between 3 different options. One of them was like making keys more not more mandatory, but like making keys more mandatory. And I was like, yep. And they're like pushing heroic clears to an optional Saturday for AOTC, making AOTC optional in order to focus more on Mythic. And I literally highlighted like all of them. I was just like, I would love to raid an extra day. I would love to. And then they're like, at the end, they're like, we have 6 weeks left of raid. What do you want to do? And it was like, push till kill Broodkeeper, get 1 honorary pull on Razageth to say we got there, and then take 2 weeks break or whatever, rest of the time break. Or Broodkeeper into Razageth, no break, pull as many as we can. And I chose that because like Broodkeeper got a 5% nerf to health. What's the name? Razageth got a 5% nerf to health today, or this week at least. Why not take advantage of that, you know? And
all the ads got nerfed too.
Did they?
You're still looking at like over 200 pulls probably.
Really?
Yeah, like you'd have to raid a lot to get it. It's like P1's the biggest problem from a lot of the guilds I see. Like once you can get, first it's like 100 pulls to maybe get P1, and then it's 100 more pulls to maybe get P2. Like my friend's guild's doing it now, and I think they're hitting that 300 mark, and they've been on it for 6 weeks.
Okay. Yeah, I can almost guarantee. I knew when I was signing up for it that like I was almost sure that we were just going to get an honorary pull on Razageth.
Yeah,
I mean I don't think that there's
Broodkeeper is doable, completely doable.
Oh yeah, I think we'll get Broodkeeper.
Yeah.
Because like it's coming together really nicely. That fucking dipshit tank has like figured out a way to live, I guess. So that's at least nice. But
nice.
My biggest thing is like I'm pretty sure we're gonna end up taking a break. But I mean, might as well advocate for what I want, I guess, which is I just want to raid. I don't really care if we kill bosses. I know that sounds a little fucked up. Like I want to kill bosses, of course, but like I just want to be able to raid. I enjoy it. So yeah, I don't know. If you guys, if we end up taking a break and you guys are pushing to the end of the tier, if you guys need an extra body, I'd definitely make myself available.
Yeah, for sure, man. Absolutely, we can use. Yesterday we had fucking 3 callouts, of course, and sat there for the first 40 minutes waiting to pug.
Really?
Yeah.
That's so
like,
sad.
well, it does, because we lost 40 minutes on being able to actually pog, and then our last pulled 14%, and, you know, people are like, well, no, I'm done, right? So already past midnight, which is completely understandable. Alright, but yeah, it just sucks. Like, power outage. I don't even know where Storm's at. Vetch had the vacation, so he just didn't show up.
Get inside a
Like, okay.
Oh, he didn't say anything?
Nope.
Oh shit.
Like, he showed up like an hour and a half, almost 2 hours later. So we brought him in when Underload dropped out. The JR went healer. Right,
Yeah.
but it's stuff like that. Like, so, but I mean, I picked up, so probably 2, I picked up a Feral Druid and a DH who are interested. I have a Blood DK who's interested in raiding as well.
Oh.
So it's like, we have some options.
Sure.
Right, but yeah, like going, and like I told everyone yesterday, like going into 10.1, like don't expect to do normal. We're going directly into heroic, and if we're bashing our heads against the wall night 1, guess what? That's what we're doing. So, right, like normal is going to be off nights, like a Saturday or Monday or something.
Makes sense.
Right? But then I'm also gonna do like, because a lot of the non-mythic raiders are coming back for 10.1, like they're gonna want to do heroic, which is fine. I'm gonna bring everyone in,
Watch your step.
but I'm gonna do Monday where I only invite like people who are more mythic ready and mythic mindset, and just do smaller group to push heroic, so we can push quicker, faster, and I can recruit better players sooner,
Inhale.
and then
Get
just
inside
quickly
the
start
pod.
replacing the people who don't want to do mythic.
Yep.
Right, because
I
like
think-
I'm kind of like I really enjoy the raid. Like Kurog is a fun as hell fight. It's a 9-minute
It is,
boss, but
yeah.
it does not feel like a 9-minute boss. Right, well, it's
pretty
shorter
crazy.
than that if you kill it faster, but like it feels good, and I like that about like, because what was that string?
Watch
I've
your
literally
step.
blanked it out, but
Vault of Incarnates?
no, the one from last year, the middle one with Sylvanas, that one, Shankum,
SOD?
like that made me hate logging into raid. I hated
Really?
that. I
Inhale.
hated
Get
that
inside a
fucking
puddle.
thing.
What
And it's
about it?
funny, though,
I thought it was a great raid.
because that's when I started mythic raiding with a CE gun.
Hmm.
So like I was doing fine, but I didn't like anything about that raid. Like nothing. Sepulture I enjoyed. It was just
Watch your
like
step.
a little better mechanically. Bosses felt better. Just the flow of things felt better.
Watch your
But
step.
overall, it's just Sanctum I think will go down as the worst raid ever released.
Really?
Yeah.
I thought the bosses were so fucking unique, dude.
It was,
Inhale.
yeah, the
Get
problem with
inside a
Sanctum
puddle.
was that they didn't. It was like tuned incorrectly. Like it was too hard for what they were going for, and because they were on a time crunch, like Sylvanas should not have been a 15-minute boss fight because when you take breaks in the middle, it feels bad.
Watch your
Right? Like
step.
Razagith is a 12-minute boss fight, same as Sylvanas, but it does not feel like that because it's continuously moving forward, right? Like you feel like you're achieving
your
something.
step.
Whereas
Yeah.
like with Sylvanas, the entire middle phase on the bridge is like this sucks. Like why am I here? This is boring. Oh, I killed that. Now I wait. Oh, I killed that. Now I wait. Like that just felt really bad,
Inhale. Get inside a puddle.
right? And
You think the tempo was
yeah.
fucked.
Oh, I fucked up.
So, mind you, I never made it to Sylvanas and Mythic. We actually had a hell of a time. We were 4 out of however many bosses in Mythic before we killed Sylvanas on Heroic. I don't know why. Focus, coordination, I mean, you name it. I don't know. Maybe we just had
It
issues,
took us,
but
yeah, it took us forever to kill Sylvanas. Dude. They actually
Yeah.
killed it when I was gone on vacation, and I was
Okay.
watching the stream, and they killed it. But yeah, we were like well over, like near the 200 mark. It was ridiculous.
okay.
Right,
I mean, I had an issue with being just a priest in that fight. I felt like I was like falling over. I had a lot of issues with. I didn't particularly like priest. I felt like if I ever was gonna heal again, I wanted to play like a much more defensible healer. I don't know. Like Desperate Prayer was ass cakes, and like you have like no real movement abilities. Like it's just, I think it just felt really bad to be a priest. But priest healed a fuck ton, I'm sure. But no, I don't know. I really liked that raid because I felt like the fights were so unique.
And I'm the total opposite. I just absolutely hated it.
Four, three, two, one.
Life gripped our tank back on this fucking platform 3 times now since we started. Alright, we just killed Bone Maw, so we're heading up to the last boss now.
Oh, sorry, we're doing the blueberries. Nobody has died yet.
Yeah, I'm in an 8, so it's going really quickly.
Oh, is he gonna hurt if we don't kill him before he pulses? Oh, we live! People must have used defensives, probably. Impressive.
Darkness, it flows with
Shockwave. Special coming. Shockwave. Shockwave.
Oh my god, did he get storming into that?
Shockwave. 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 Special coming. Shockwave. Shockwave.
3, 2, 1.
Shockwave. 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 Special coming.
This Evoker cannot stay alive, dude.
Shockwave.
Oh, rip the chest. Maybe.
Shockwave. Watch your step. Shockwave. Watch your step.
4, 3, 2.
Yep, fucking.
Shockwave.
Missed the true chest.
Yeah, by 1 second. That's a feel bad.
Ready when you are.
Yeah, I'm just gonna wait till this pours. Oh, are you doing it on your ally? Or your priest?
No, Helen. I'm logging up.
It is good to see you here.
This is like 5. Alright. Now I am ready.
Wait, I
What's
have 4
the
seconds
issue?
on port.
Yeah. Sorry.
To actually, like, find you in my friends list now. I'm gonna move you up to my favorites so you're easy to find since I actually run keys with you.
No.
You're enjoyable to run with, man. Don't take it too seriously. I need that in my life. Helps me stay calm. You're pallying it? Alright, let's do it. Let me reset the dungeon as well. I'm a Mythic plus score. Yeah, that means I got my Shadowmoon portal now. Can't believe this guy's 2600 already.
You just feel like you've been fucking about with him?
Yeah, like I just kind of play him just as a break for my DK for fun, just to not take
I think
things
that's good.
seriously.
Yeah.
And he's
You talk about taking things seriously. I think that's part of it. I think it's it's easy to kind of like. I feel like when I was like really trying to like take shit seriously, I was like fucking terrible. It was just a disaster. Just I don't know. So
Oh,
it
that makes
just
sense,
clicked
dude.
one day. I just started like I don't know, not giving a shit or giving a shit a lot less, and it just worked. Listening to music instead of like just being like giga focused, just chilling out. Helped a lot for me at least, but I also I don't know. I probably run my best keys when I'm not in Discord, like chit chatting, right? Like
Yeah.
when I was literally critiquing Gult because he was talking about some stupid shit, and I let my buddy die, and we didn't two chest this 20 court. I was like, it literally came down to him living. We had no more B reses, and it came down to him living. I fucked something up, and he fell over. There's no business. He's like, dude, he was like 40k overall in a 20 court, and it was last week. And I was trying to tell him, I was like, dude, stop hitting explosives. You have like 80 explosives. Like you need to stop. There's onesie twosie explosives, especially quarter stars. It's like
Yeah.
not enough
There's
mobs.
very many big pulls in that.
Exactly. Like I run over as a H-Pal. I run over to go do an explosive or whatever because I don't want to like fucking holy shock it, and then it just disappears. Fucking take frost shock off your bar right now, dude. You need to do damage. Your damage is so low.
Yeah,
Even
next
still.
season it'll matter.
Yeah. Oh yeah, true. Am I crazy to say I kind of like the changes they made there?
For what? Oh, for explosive? Yeah, you are. It's still dog shit.
I think so. Huh?
Yeah, I don't know. I don't know. When you're putting the responsibility onto the DPS, you're like, so for example, say you have like two classes that need to ramp, a Shadow Priest and a Boomy, and then you have a Rogue. The only person swapping to explosive is Rogue, and then the Rogue doesn't kill it and it goes off, and now it has this massive shield, right? So that's kind of the concern.
And then you master spell it. I don't know.
No, you
There's
can't
no
MD.
way.
You can't MD.
I was
It's immune to
gonna
magic.
say there's
All the
no
wave
way that
mixes are immune to magic.
the shield that goes on things you can't master spell that.
Unless a mage can spell steal it, that would be the only thing.
Oh, that'd be.
Ah, fuck it. We need a lust. I'm bringing the Shanny.
Oh, what are we doing? SPG?
Yep. Yeah, I'm at the stone. Pretty solid group. Everyone's geared to the tits, really. I'm the weakest link.
All the way. Oh, that feels good. It should be an easy key then.
Yeah.
I'm just gonna walk. Are we summoning? I'm just gonna.
Oh, everyone. Yeah, you guys are all here. Jesus, I'm bad. I'm literally waiting for someone to come summon. You're all inside here already and inside.
Oh, just me and the shaman are inside right now.
Well, the priest is there as well.
Oh, okay. He was loading. I didn't see him in here.
Oh, the rogue. Gonna go out and summon the rogue.
All right, I'll come. Hmm.
Oh my god, I fell off.
Whee!
Oh, nice. A feast. Appreciate that.
Not the only one, dude.
I haven't like picked up feasts on any of my alts in a while.
Oh, boy. I have a meeting I'm pretty sure I'm not supposed to be in 15 minutes. We'll see how that goes.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Whee!
Wade through a river of souls, stranger. It is
Yeah, I need to figure out what like DPS class I want to play next season.
Hell yeah, dude. Holy shit. Hang in there, buddy. I was like,
The
fuck.
dot? Jesus.
I don't. No, there was no dot on you. Now there's a dot on you.
Holy.
That was
Popped
crazy.
everything there.
Yeah, I was not ready for that. I had like no holy power.
Neither was I.
Crazy.
5, 4, 3.
I had to like put 2 GCDs into before I could even heal you. I was like, I'm just gonna fucking die here.
I panicked and popped shield wall in my health pot and everything.
Rivers of the damned,
Good.
Y'all hear
Probably
me?
needed it.
rise in the name of darkness. Rise in the name of Neptune.
Just gonna sack you right off the rip. I don't think it. I think that was I don't know what the fuck that was.
Dude, I did a 21 before this and it didn't do that to me then. I don't know what the fuck that was.
That was spooky. Scarred me.
Ooh.
I'm gonna wait for this guy to show up and I'm gonna dodge him. Okay, bam.
Leave this place outside.
God, I can't click on all these stupid fucking spiders. Hate it when that happens.
Yes. Watch the spirit. There are so many fucking NATOs.
Yeah, the spiders shouldn't spawn NATOs.
I agree.
Like, if it's not an elite, like... Oh, man,
I jumped down.
Yeah, I'm gonna kill this before we do that.
I agree. I think like that's where you get in trouble with like some stupid pulls, but explosives too. Like I think that the amount of explosives that get spawned in what's it called, AA, B-boss area. Fuck that noise.
Oh, the first boss? Yes, yes, absolutely agree with that. I'm rolling both shield wall and spell block because those guys were hurting. Why is shit hurting me so much more this time? I had a pally last time too.
Probably just better use a sack than what I'm doing. I threw a sack on you.
Really weird, dude. I've never been like hit so hard in my life.
4, 3, 2, 1.
Oh, get res.
Yep.
Oh my god, I hit a fucking tornado.
Yeah, damn, dude.
Oh my god, what the fuck?
4, 3, 2.
I don't have any
release.
res. Yep.
What the fuck was that? I mean, people aren't denying this much. It's not just you. It's people aren't using their hard stuns to stop void slashes because I got smoked by 2 in 2 seconds. You can't.
No, yeah, you pretty much went from 100 to 0.
Like I'd have to kite like giga early. I'm coming. I'm almost there. You can kite back.
I don't know what this priest's plan is. We're kind of killing it, so I don't have Hodge. Now I do. All right, so then we got it.
That was really messed up, dude.
Yeah, that was tough. Well, that shit's over.
What did I have in my last group? Evoker.
Knock up, push back, deep breath.
Yeah, that was just weird.
I mean, obviously, if it's like CC, it's obviously a lot better. I just don't know. Oh, thank you.
You get PI or something?
Me?
Hey, you said what, Meg?
Incoming.
Oh no, I got a smoothie.
Nice.
Smoothie off my desk.
5,
I think the thing I hate about this boss is that
Spell queuing is always correct.
yeah, just that it's like random. I don't feel like I can put in damage because I feel like I have to kind of sit at a lot of holy power.
Touch white tree.
I can
for
rally
most
the
of
next
this.
AoE as well.
I'll AM this, yeah.
Shit.
AoE
Nice, isn't it?
incoming.
Rally.
Yeah. Bad. Or Math recovered that as well. That was really nice. Smooth.
Kill ads.
Oh man, I hate single target on Warrior. It actually sucks. I can't build enough rage quickly. Like, it's kind of tough.
I've heard that complaint.
Well, I know they made a change to rage regen to nerf them a little bit, but I think it really
Well, did
affects
they?
the single target. Yeah. Way back, like when Warriors were like
Touch
Giga
white
OP,
trees.
they nerfed the rage regen
Yeah.
and just, ooh, goodbye.
I hit something.
If you died with cloak up, it's not really your problem.
Could have, what's it called? What's the thing that reduces the AoE damage?
No idea.
Kill ads.
Don't. We gotta actually. I don't have Hodge for this one.
I can stun you or something.
What is it called? It reduces Feign. Reduces all AoE damage taken.
Feign death?
No, Feign.
Yeah, but he had cloak. He died with cloak.
Yeah,
Cloak is his
yeah.
defense. He also had evasion. Like, he
Touch white trees.
he did bad. Bad rogue is bad. Makes healing a little easier since we're...
AoE incoming.
Hold it for as long as we can here.
Kill ads.
Commit. Commit. Whew.
Oh, he released? No, my guy. This next pull is gonna suck ass without an extra DPS here.
I know, I'm waiting.
Yeah, okay. I mean, it's good that SBG gives you time, but that was a bonehead move. I'm probably gonna wait for some caster, these dominators to get broken up, and then I'm probably just gonna like immune it. I feel like I'm just gonna die if I don't.
I never die on that boss. Lies.
Eat. Cheat Death was down too. What the fuck triggered that? How long's the cooldown on Cheat Death?
No idea. For rogues, I have them.
You think he was still on cooldown from the ads?
Why wait?
6 minutes, yeah, it was definitely cooldown.
Oh, we kicked all these ads. Okay.
And I just literally hit everything, so
Yeah, they're almost done. Okay.
or mastery, wings. This guy's still gonna die, isn't he? I can't kick that fucking. Alright, cool.
Wait.
Nice. Okay, right. Unless you got both.
No, I don't. I can maybe get the next one. Ooh, these void bolts are gonna start hurting.
I'm good. I think we got it.
Yeah, the team's really coming together though, man. Like, it's like a lot of the people kind of stepped out for 10-1. The new people I have really like upped our performance significantly.
That's really exciting.
It is. So like that's why I'm thinking having that third night and then not inviting certain people is going to be huge for one morale for the people like you or like the better players who want to progress don't feel like they're progressing without feeling like they're stuck with the people who don't want to put in the effort.
Yeah,
So
it's a bit of a bitch.
Yep. I get that. That's why I'm thinking if we can get ahead early, then I can recruit players and like I want to have a 25 to 30 person roster, right?
Yeah, it's interesting because that's exactly what the this other guild has mentioned as well. They're like, we want to roll a little deeper because we're seeming to have some people that want to take breaks, and it's very punishing because people are coming in, relearning fights that we've progged, 70 plus pulls on. It's not good for us, and that's so they're like, we're looking to roll a little deeper. Do you have any issues with that? Like, and it was like clickable. Like you could choose. Like my concern is I'm gonna miss out on kills, but I think they're just putting that in there for like a feels good. There's no way that anyone looks at saying with 25-man roster and it's not performance based. Hey man, I want to be there. I want to fight. I want to like get in there. I want to compete. Whatever.
What happens when you have 25 really good players though?
It's still performance based. It doesn't change. If you have 25 really good players, you're CE. You know what I mean? Like, I mean, look at this guild. I guess they've had some issues with. So for instance, we're 5 healing Broodkeeper, right? We have a healer that I'm pretty sure he's a nice guy, really nice guy, but he's not good. And he is a resto shaman that's pulling like 40, and I don't like looking at meters, especially healing meters. I don't mind looking at any other meters, but
have you checked his damage as well, though?
I have not.
Because Shammies will not do healing and pump out damage if they can.
This is not a situation that is the case, but there's so much healing on this fucking fight. Insane. He's just a struggle bus. Sure.
Why are we kicking?
I kicked Caster, the first one, the Exhumer.
Okay. Yeah, the Exhumer, absolutely. That don't make sense. I'm gonna do an AoE stun here.
3, 2, 1.
Oh, that Void Bolt back there is gonna really hurt.
5, 4, 3, 2.
Take Void Bolt next. Hopefully the road pick next. Oh, waited. Fuck.
Immune to stun.
Gonna stir my meatballs after this. I figured I'll have a later lunch and enjoy some meatballs. Or some potatoes in the oven. Going out of the next pack.
Okay.
I will get star.
I'm just gonna get first kick on right circle. And someone else picked it up. Shaman got it. Uh-oh. Hey, sorry about that. My girlfriend was on the phone. Spoke a little quietly. I can hear you though. Meatballs sound amazing. We're doing like a teriyaki. What are we doing tonight? Teriyaki chicken?
Oh, that sounds good too.
What's that? Yeah, she says, "Who's this we?" She's making teriyaki chicken.
Yeah, that sounds about right.
Yeah, dude. I don't know what's been going on. Like, I'm all for it. My girlfriend's been going through this like kick of just making delicious ass food. She's making like these like fucking sushi bowls that I've been. I'd murder a motherfucker for. So good.
Oh no! Okay, wait.
Try to spell you there for speed.
Oh my god.
Are you able to? Oh, maybe the
I was
priest.
slowed.
Priest grab you. Priest grab you. Why isn't this priest not life gripping? Oh man, you're out of range.
Well, he could have moved to the edge.
Oh wait. I think I can be res.
Literally could have just moved to the edge, dude.
Yep. He didn't even move. I don't know.
That's what I mean. Like.
Oh, it's not good for me.
Oh my god, I fucking couldn't do anything.
Yeah, wait.
You guys can kill it. It's just a worm. Just need someone in melee.
Is that all?
Huh?
Oh my god, he slaps though, dude. I'm just... Oh, we have no res. What we do? Whatever.
Swear to God, people who have that weak card. Thank you for resetting my manic grief.
I know,
Like,
he just
dude,
whispered
just
me.
Shut up.
Christ almighty.
I mean, that's my own fault. Like, I was just slowed, so I should have started moving earlier when the cast started going off, and I didn't.
Yeah.
But I mean, the priest should have been at the edge, ready to grip me regardless. Like,
Yep. I don't know.
because like I said, every time I'm on my warrior, I get knocked off on that first one. Every time.
He's running Leap of Faith as well.
Yeah, he pulled me eventually once I got close enough, but like he just needed to come a little closer to the edge, and he would have been fine.
What the hell's this guy talking about?
What?
Stinky Rogue gonna win.
Overall now.
Yeah, that's important.
Stinky Rogue.
I think he means like Stinky Rogue gonna beat him in overall. Overall damage.
2, 1.
Wah.
I mean, if that's what you were doing instead of just gripping the tank back onto the platform, like, get fucked.
Right? Watch him troll the rogue and not come into melee.
Wish I could life grip. Okay, he came in. Just on the boss, yeah?
Just plus now.
Watch your step.
We'll have it on last boss as well, as long as you guys can live the blueberries.
I'm done.
And then we would have had 2 minutes. Oh well.
Watch your step. Inhale. Get inside a puddle.
I'm really excited for next year. I think we're gonna do really well.
Watch your feet.
Yeah, dude. Especially if
I'm really excited.
people sound really with
Watch your
it,
step.
which is exciting.
No.
Can we just hit boss?
Yeah, I think if we can get that Kuro kill, it would also look good for recruiting at the end here.
Oh, of course, yeah.
Inhale. Get inside a puddle.
I think
That
this one
puddle
should
roll.
last long enough, right?
This one here in the middle, I think so.
So far, so good.
See.
Yeah, they live.
Right. Yeah, there it goes. It just disappeared.
Watch your step. Inhale. Get inside a puddle.
4, 3, 2, 1.
Tammy's doing a lot less than I thought he would.
Watch your feet. Watch your step.
Yeah, I mean, do you think it's because, like, Shammy's...
Watch your step.
Are Shammy's
Ellie,
single target,
so-
like, pretty good? Yeah,
Yeah, Ellie's fine.
do they?
Yeah, they do really well. And it's not like he's dealing with storming,
Get
right?
inside a puddle.
True.
Goodbye,
that was-
priest.
That was
You gotta-
me.
Oh, I thought that was a priest. Oh well.
I didn't realize that, I just kind of thought we were just gonna kill it.
Halsey got a little upset last night too.
What happened?
You had a pull where you know how in Kurog you have to there's that overlap with the frost and the earth where you have to run out the circles.
Yeah.
We had a couple times where people weren't running out, so we had like one that just stayed in the group that killed us, and the last one we had someone who didn't run out, and it was our healer Alex. And Halsey kind of started going off. Oh, you know, like just he continued to keep talking about it, and like the thing we're in the middle of a good pull. Like the only person that died is the person that didn't pull it out. Okay, yeah, it sucks, but who cares? Like we're in the middle of a pull, and he kept going and kept going, and we're just like everyone just kind of Tildaner just told him to shut. And like I thought nothing of it because like, and he wasn't rude. He's like, dude, just shut the fuck up. No one died, right? And we're mid pull, which rightfully so. Tildaner was right to say that, and Halsey shouldn't have kept going mid pull. But I guess Halsey took it pretty personally. And after the pull, he's like, yeah, I'm out. We were like, let's do one more pull because we had 14%. He's like, no, I'm out. Whoever told me to shut the fuck up, like, can go fuck off. And it's like, and then JR kind of explained it. It's like, you're both right because like mid pull, we have to stop talking. To focus on the pull, and you know, nobody died, so it's okay. Like he was pretty upset. Like it sucks because I don't want to really lose Halsey or Tildaner, but just kind of
Got a result in that?
I don't know. I mean, Halsey's kind of like he's already kind of out anyway because he's doing a lot of keys. He already said he doesn't like he's kind of done with the tier. So we'll see what happens next week, whether he comes or not. Right? If he doesn't, he doesn't. It is what it is, right?
Sure.
Yeah, it was pretty kind of upset. Like, I thought nothing of it, because, like, I tell you guys to shut the fuck up all the time.
Was it like a casual shut the fuck up, or was it like, dude?
He's just like, dude, shut the fuck up. Nobody died. It was exactly like that.
Yeah, okay, I don't know. Old Sensei boy.
It's okay. Like, the shit like that happens. I mean, he could have been having a bad day. It could have been anything, right? So it's kind of like, whatever. Like, I'm not upset about it. Like, hopefully Halsey's okay too until Dana, right? Because I mean, we're all good players. We all play well together.
Yeah. Do you think you're gonna have to like talk to one of them about it? Or do you think it's
I
like
don't know.
backward?
I didn't want to say anything yesterday. I kind of gave it like
Watch this
I'll just
farming.
let everyone just kind of cool off.
Yeah,
Special
that's probably for the
coming.
best.
Yeah, exactly right. Like it's no big deal to me,
Shockwave.
but at the same time, but like really, Jr. handled it so well. Like he straight up just like he told them both. He didn't tell them to shut up. He's like, hey, hold on, guys, hold on, just kind of stop for a minute. And then he explained the situation. It was just like, holy shit, nice.
Yeah,
So,
it feels good.
yeah, it absolutely was. And it was like we had, oh dude, we had a druid that was like healer that was just like 20k above our top healer. They were doing like 100k healing.
Shockwave.
That's crazy.
Yeah.
Even Betch too?
Oh, Betch was at the bottom of the barrel.
Oh no.
But like, so Betch came in late.
Shockwave.
But yeah, he was beating our other two druids. He was beating our evoker that we had. But we had a couple good pugs, so it was nice
Special
that
coming.
JR handled that well, because I kind of said, I gave the like JR's like nice little speech at the end there. So I gave the complimentary, oh, you know, if you guys are interested in raiding, we raid on these days, and you know, we're happy to have you. If you want to pick this role in our Discord, you can get pinged.
Yeah.
Right?
I think the Discord seems really active, I think, especially with keys and stuff.
Shockwave.
Yeah.
I was telling somebody, I was like, if you're gonna like post in there for keys, like don't remove it. I think it just goes to show that it's an active Discord.
Yep.
Something a lot of guilds probably struggle with 16 weeks into a tier.
Yep. So we started. That's why I kind of like. We started like doing the scribbly line through it to show that it was
Yes,
filled.
yeah,
And
the
I think
double
that's-
tilde thing.
Yeah, I think that's kind of cool because then it shows like, hey, they either they filled or you know they ran it anyway with a pug, right? And I think that's good, regardless of what we do. Oh shit, it's way over there.
Dude, these guys are a mile away from me. My heals are shit out there. That's all good.
I'm gonna clear early.
Shockwave. Shockwave.
Red baiting.
Ooh!
Fucking dead.
I threw my mega tricks at the priest. It did heal for. I think with your heal, it did some. It looked like it did something. Oh, I gotta move.
Yeah, what the hell was that?
My mega tricks, dude. It's my like emergency heal.
Yeah, the stupid ass.
Yeah. It has saved my ass sometimes when I'm taking and I get low and I'll pop it and it crits. It's like, oh, I'm
Special
alive.
coming.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Nice.
That was a
Oh,
vertical crit, by the way.
Oh, Big Toe, do you want this?
I have one.
Alright.
Yeah, I have one 40. I literally 402. Yeah. Is it? What do you have? 405.
405.
Take it. If you're not gonna use it, sure.
Nope.
Save me some.
I will just sell it, so.
Huh?
I mean, it's good for like DPS, but I'm not going to DPS on this guy. I enjoy it.
That's a good question. Let me see here. I have a meeting. I take first meeting at 12, so I have 45 minutes. Probably.
Want to do a
Oh, I
Loki?
should do it. We
Like
could do
a-
that.
Like a, I can hop on my pally or something. For sure. Could do
Yeah,
that.
yeah. I'll jump in. That was good. I wouldn't mind running that Nakud if you want later. as
Yes,
well.
absolutely. I'll be like I'm on all day, like literally all day.
Really? Okay.
I'm off, man.
Yeah. Well, yeah.
I'm nerding it up today.
Jeez.
Like I'm trying not to go too hard on my keys. Like I don't really care about pushing IO for the rest of the season. I just want to enjoy doing keys, getting my eye level up on alts. Just kind of want to take it easy.
I straight up, I don't think I'm gonna run it keys this week. I mean, I will if I do some shit.
Oh, you're cutting in and out a lot.
All right, hold on.
Yeah, no worries, no worries. I just had to reload. What do we have for keys? We can do my temple if you want.
Sure.
I'm just gonna give you lead. I have to run out to the bathroom and stir my food. So, and you have a higher IO, so I'll be right back. Oh, I'm back.
Mm-hmm.
Oh my, 2400. Oh yeah, we have a tank.
Oh,
Oh, I mean the DK would be fine too. Gives us a B-res. Oh, I am a B-res. Never mind.
Mm.
Uh,
Lust.
You want me to grab drums?
Yeah, I mean, sure, if you want. Gee. What are we doing, TJS?
Yeah. TJP.
TJP. I'm waiting to hear back from the about rescheduling. Oh. Okay, so that's why we're doing 3. Yeah, so in about 30 minutes or so, I have to sit in this meeting. The meeting will take probably about 2 hours, and in that time, I'll probably be on the hook for about 20 minutes worth of work.
Oh, you're good, dude. I gotta make a phone
Probably.
call in about an hour anyway, so.
Yeah. Just letting you know, I'll probably be around quite a bit today. I just have to do that one thing, so.
Yeah,
And then I'm pretty much done for the day, so kind of nice.
I've significantly tried to not play during the day anymore. Been focusing on like my Azure AZ500 security exam. So instead of hopping on and playing the game, I'm like, nope, gonna go study.
What are you studying for?
Microsoft Azure AZ500. It's the security exam for Microsoft Azure.
Yeah, I mean, I know that there's plenty of Azure boys doing. Oh wait, we lost one.
Oh, good. We can find a list.
Okay, TJ. Lost. What was it though? I lost the PS.
Yeah, it's a Holy Paladin, so we can find a.
Oh, that
list
Holy
now.
Paladin was like 408 eye level. Would have been a big pumper.
It's okay.
So what was I saying? I was saying I probably am not going to 387. I'm probably not going to do any keys on my druid this week. Just been playing Evoker, been playing a bit of Priest. Evoker changes look really good. I've been trying to keep up on preheat. He had a video talking about the changes. The whole like works against haste situation's been resolved.
Well, even Max was saying they're not. He doesn't think they're like their single target isn't going to be the greatest, but it's not going to be that bad, right?
Dude, preheat in like I don't know what kind of gear he was running, but it was he was in doing some testing on the beta in 2-target cleave. He was bursting and maintaining 267,000 DPS on 2 targets for the entirety of his Dragon Rage, and he can actually go back to chasing extensions again because of the way that like haste scales now again with your ability to chase extensions on Dragon Rage.
Huh, interesting.
Yeah, he's like I don't want to like go from being like, oh, this 10% single target nerf to like this is terrible, but like we might need a nerf. He's like, if it stays like this, I definitely see a nerf coming. Like it's too good. He's like, I feel like it's Christmas. It was a really interesting video. Because
That's
he was like he was trying to be like positive about it, but he was kind of like doomsdaying it a little bit. But to be honest, it was bad, right? Like you can't have. Am I lead? You can't have a class that scales with haste extremely well, except for their main burst, right? That seems stupid. It's like working against itself.
Yep.
Go ahead and slot it. I think this is yours, right?
Oh shit! Yeah.
10 RLP. So I'm in a situation where I literally just need a chest upgrade. I can't get one. Got a 276 chest piece on, dude.
I have 243 pieces on, dude. Come at me, bro.
43?
Yeah. Like as in the crafted, purchased shit from the auction house still.
Pretty sure he's LOSing a healer back there, but we'll see. I got some of us in the Mass Dispel.
Why is this thing immune? What the fuck? Can't hit it.
Immune to what?
It's everything. Everything I was throwing at it. It just said immune, 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 immune. What the fuck?
That's nice.
Interrupt.
Popping cooldowns on this.
I did too. So, as far as I'm concerned, as far as I'm concerned, I think I'm going to go into 10-1 with probably the Holy Paladin for raid, and I really want to fuck with a priest.
Yeah?
I think I got right. Yeah, we covered it. I think they're fun. I don't know. And I think that's really all. Like, I don't. Yeah. I mean, I don't know. Probably play a little bit of the. I just need to like get more information with Voker. Right? It's not like I need to wait for it to like be good or you know whatever. I just need to. I probably need to get more work done on it. Like I will say that
it's not like you're playing poorly, and it's geared, right?
Yeah. It's 403 or something.
Yeah.
I would say rotationally, Spreece is more fun. There's more to like think about and do.
Yes.
So that's obviously going away, in a big way. But I like convoluted classes. I feel like it's just kind of where my. If it's convoluted and good, it's different than being convoluted and bad, right?
Interrupt. Watch your step.
It only delays the inevitable.
Could be good here.
Interrupt. Interrupt. Interrupt.
Oh, I freed him myself instead of you. Whoops.
Interrupt. Run out.
Appreciate the thought.
Watch your feet. Watch your step.
It only delays the inevitable.
Mage really isn't doing anything.
7. Fuck. Higher level than me.
Playing fire though, like that's not an easy class to pick up if you're trying to learn it.
True. Not a good fight for it either. We'll see how he does on boss number 3. Or boss number 2 even. I wonder if you can flame patch in between them. Yeah. You run flame patch? You probably run flame patch.
Don't know.
Interrupt.
Okay. What time is that? Yeah. Okay.
Interrupt.
Still have aggro on this haunting gaze. Alley tank for the win.
Tank just ran off to go grab more.
See how they pour from every letter of these sacred scrolls, corrupting them, defiling them.
Watch your step. Interrupt. Watch your step.
Cleanse this place of their foul presence. Lay our stories to rest. Cherished history is erased forever. Ah, it is not yet over. From what I see, we face the trial of the young Gold.
Oh boy.
Let me shed some light. As the tale goes, the young Gold was traveling across the Kunlai Plains when suddenly he was ambushed by two strangers. For the ancients! The young Gold attacked the beast with great determination and ferocity. Yet, the more he attacked,
Target change.
the beast grew. However, when he let it alone, the beast shrank to near nothingness.
Target change. Target change. Target change.
For you see, strife feeds on conflict. When you have peace in your heart, strife will find somewhere else to roam. You have my thanks, hero.
Shockwave.
You have given peace to this sacred temple.
Watch your step.
I require meditation before I begin the restoration ritual.
Shockwave. Watch your step. Shockwave.
Age is just eating the little ads instead of bringing them in.
Watch your step. Shockwave.
Ooh, this is gonna hurt. These hats shouldn't bolster either. Oh my god. I really hope Blizzard figures out some of this stuff going into the next season.
Pretty bad.
Watch your step. Watch your step. Watch your step. Watch your step. Watch your step.
What's going on in here?
Run! Nothing, man. Just doing some keys. With 221 SPGs already?
Sounds like 0 IO.
Watch your step.
Where's the 23 SBG at?
Not that good. Ooh, I got the eye.
Yeah.
Not that
Better than
good.
this fucking mage.
Watch your step. Shockwave.
This mage. Oh boy.
You guys are lost.
Yeah, nah, I wasn't really listening.
Shockwave.
It's just no idea.
Shockwave.
Oh
Watch
my
your step.
god. Sack it in 12 seconds.
Watch your step. Interrupt.
Melee stun.
Watch your step. Watch your step. Interrupt. Watch your step.
Tank didn't kick. Boop, boop,
Get it.
boop. Gotta kick, tank.
The mage is back.
Watch your step.
I did that without cooldowns, and there's no mage. The mage is gonna die.
And everyone's gonna die.
Think so?
Yep. No one's
Oh.
kicking the fears. Like, if he's gonna do that, he needs to make sure
Watch
he's
your
focusing.
Did he have his sweeping leg or leg sweep? Yeah, his legs. Healer's still alive.
What's JR up to?
Kind of clipped some clips, dude. Wasn't as aggressive as I remember it.
What do you mean, clips some clips?
Clipped some clips, dude.
What do you mean?
What do you mean?
What kind of clips? From where?
What do you not understand about clipping clips?
All of it. From the first C to the last P. All of it.
Trying to clip this fucking Tildaner moment, but it wasn't as aggressive as I remember.
Nah, it really wasn't.
Like,
It wasn't aggressive at all. Like, that's the thing.
yeah, that's it. It was just pretty. It was pretty gub, actually.
Yeah, like...
It was a lot louder on my screen. I don't think you have ever. Do you not have everyone like at 100 on Discord?
Yeah. I turned Discord down, though. Like, I turned it down to, like, 80 because it's fucking loud.
Watch your step.
Yeah, it was a lot. It was a lot louder in my headset than it was on your stream. So it maybe felt a little bit more aggressive. But he said it pretty calmly. He didn't even like.
Dude, he said it about the same as how I would say it when I tell you guys
Watch
to,
your
like,
step.
actually even better, because I just tell you to shut the fuck up.
Yeah. He said it really calmly. Now that I rewatch it.
Yeah, it's too bad. We're right there too, man. If we had that.
That was
40
their
minutes-
best pull by far.
Yeah, if we had that extra 40, and it's funny, the person who died was Betch, and he's the one who didn't take it out.
I think he killed Insane as well, but
No, Insane was dead earlier. The guy dies before P2 even starts.
Watch your step.
True.
Yeah.
He's not using his defensive. Like I'm gonna advocate for that.
This is also the pull where I double onk.
Yeah, that was hilarious.
Dude, it's just so much damage, bro. 200 fucking K a tick.
Yeah,
Watch
and the
your
problem,
step.
like, and we need to find 5%. So like, Insane needs to live, and then our healers need to be doing more damage.
Well, I also need to not be fucking DPSing.
Yeah. Yeah, but I think even when you were healing, we still needed to find 5% damage.
We never made it that far when I was healing though.
No, but we were always 5% behind.
Oh,
Like
okay.
even like if we were to get there, we'd have the same problem.
Run out. Watch wave.
Yeah. But I honestly think, like, if we bring the same crew in next week, we get back to Kurog quickly, and we have another day and a half of prog, we should get it. Like, we've got a pretty solid team. The DH says he's going to server swap, so that's another good player we just picked up. I want to get the Blood DK that I was talking to out, see how he does. But that means one of our tanks need to go DPS. I don't think either of them know how to play a DPS class.
Run out. Watch wave.
I'm gonna sack.
Are either of them open to it?
I don't know. I mean, everyone needs to be able to know at least more than one spec.
I agree.
I will reach out to Fish and Chase, but I mean, I kind of mentioned it a couple raids ago that, you know, we need our tanks able to DPS because I have people who would like to come tank, and when we're short, you know, DPS, but someone can come tank for us, we should be able to take advantage of that.
Yeah.
Right?
Well,
So
I mean, Max also talks about how, like, I don't know, people, like, tanks are, like, the least replaced fucking, you know what I mean? Like, because it's like, oh, we already have 2 tanks, like, I don't know. I feel like you gotta be able to say, like, yo, go Havoc or Vengeance, whatever one, I get them confused. Go Windwalker, you know, for this pull, you know, like...
Well, it helps you also learn the fight from a different perspective, and it just helps you with your class overall, in my opinion.
Sure.
Like, I got so much better at DK when I started playing on Holy, right?
Sure.
So...
Didn't Vish play a Hunter a long time ago?
Yep. Yeah, he played
What
Hunter
tank do
before...
you want to play DPS?
Watch your step.
I want them both to be able to do it, because I'd like to see how the synergy is with a new tank, right? So, you know, one week have Chase in the new tank, and then the next week have Vish in the new tank, and see where the synergy is, and then ask both of them, hey, how is this tank doing? Right? Because then I can get their perspective on it versus, like, I'm a DPS, I don't know. Is the tank doing good?
That's a good point. That's a good point.
Oh my god. Oh, my war stop didn't go off. I don't know what this, like...
Make it kind of dumb. Bio. Was it this mage? Fucking not doing anything anymore.
Nah, fuck the mage. Don't even res him. He can release. Yeah, there's just no reason to double pull. Like,
Is that what he pulled this by the door and then this other group, right?
well, he bolstered the 3-pack of the casters, and then he pulled this with the casters, and it's like, but then he just let the title burst go. Like, he had Rop.
I saw the title burst, yeah.
Like, and I ran in because I had War Stomp, but as War Stomp went off, like, I was a millisecond too late. I tried.
Your step. Watch your step.
So, JR, is that DK and Hunter from your dad's guild?
Yeah.
Are they staying there next season?
No idea.
You want to smooth the criminal them into us?
I've been trying to.
Okay.
I've been trying to these last 2 weeks.
Okay. We just
They
gotta
keep,
keep doing
saying,
what
"Oh, we're not good enough. Well, I don't know my schedule." I'm like, just come over. It's fine.
Yeah, even if they come
Figure
and
it
start doing heroic with us and come for our alt runs, that's still huge.
You know, it's just they're fan fucking tastic.
Yeah, they are.
And they were doing really good in that 20 that we did.
Yeah.
Then,
Yeah, I figure if they want to run marquees, let me know. Maybe if we do some marquees with them and shit, then they might be more interested, like more inclined to do it.
Right. Because they run keys over there, and obviously it's not 20s, 16s, 12s.
I got haunting there. Can you focus next one?
Yep.
Watch your step.
He's dead.
Watch your step.
Back the tank.
Big plays. You running the thing that gives you damage for it?
I don't know.
Watch your step.
I either copied your build or some random build off Wowhead.
I'll check. If it's my red build, I think. Well, I don't know actually right now, because I think like in the new ret, you don't think you have the point for it, because you'd be giving up like 4% strength in order to get it. It's not worth it. 4% strength or mastery. I can't remember. Your two seals in like the bottom area are super good.
Shockwave.
Take a look. Inspect talents. Yeah, I didn't think so. It's recompense. It's the continuation of Blessing of Sacrifice on your class tree. Yeah, I didn't think so. Seal of Might and Seal of Alacrity are just too freaking good. I'm gonna give it a second, see if this guy does the thing. If he doesn't do the
Hit
thing.
MD first.
Spread.
He did it.
I think yours is next.
Spread.
Disconnected from Blizzard services.
Yeah, that's happened that happened twice yesterday during raid. It was kind of funny.
I don't know why my fucking Mythic encounter details says that having killed Primal Council and I've killed Dathia.
Oh, that was yours? I was wondering whose you were posting now.
Yeah, it's mine.
Have you updated your Raider IO lately?
I update it every single time before I log in.
Oh, okay, I don't know.
Spread.
I get those fresh stats when I'm trying to join these 21s so I can keep beating you in IO.
Oh, I'm done pushing anyway. You're good.
That's right.
I'll always be a shitter compared to you,
I'm
JR.
the winner.
Nice, got him before it went.
It's not the IO you're at, but it's the IO you're at the end of the season.
It's true.
Something.
That's absolutely true.
5.
GG. Anyone got anything worth stealing?
I think the cave's pretty ass. The boots. Oh, do you need the boots? I guess. There are 395 boots on. Ugh, whatever. Yep. GG. I'll be back after this is over.
Sounds good, man.
Then.
You gonna be running any keys today, JR?
As soon as they pop up.
Oh, you're doing those. I see. We should get into some of those, make some money. I feel like it's not even worth it. It's like 20k right now.
It's like, yeah, at best. I saw one for like 40k key. It was fucking nuts. Yeah, but it's like 22k average for a 16er now. About 32 for for an untimed 20. Which I think is fine for the end of the season. Like we smashed 16 keys within like 15 to 20 minutes.
Yeah, I could see that.
So it's fine. It's just the long ones like the fours and the eights, 16s like it's
Yep.
just I don't know.
Oh, there's already boss guides for the new raid. Gonna have to start doing my homework soon.
They're not guides, they're encounters like raid
Yeah,
testing, huh?
yeah. Still though, huge.
And mechanics, well, I guess nobody knows really the mechanics. They just hit them. Oh, that killed me. Don't do that. I want them to release the bosses in game so you can see the loot. But
Yeah, I'm waiting for that too. All right. I gotta go make a phone call. Probably get off for a little bit to have some lunch. But I will be back, so I'll pop back into Discord if you're around.
Yep.
Talk to you soon.
Yep.
Alright, streamer fan. I didn't do it yesterday because stuff was going on in Discord, but today we're gonna do the good old fashioned wave. Because y'all are awesome. This is how I like to end my streams.